Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're here watching The Lounge. Today is Wednesday, May 2nd, and this is the first episode of Whiskey Wednesdays here on our channel. So what we're going to be doing on this segment, we're going to be trying different cigars, different whiskeys, trying to see what pairing best works with, people's different flavor profiles. So today in front of us we have the Oliva G, we have the Jack Daniel's, the fire version, so fire emoji. And so it's kind of like tastes kind of like the, what's this whiskey called? What's it, the other cinnamon one? Oh man, what's the name of that one? Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're talking about this one today. It'll probably come to me later. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and pour it neat. I'm going to do every whiskey neat so that we could get a good indication of how it tastes like right out of the bottle. We don't want to add water or ice or anything because that'll alter the flavor. And we really want, to experience it for what it is. So it's cinnamon flavored, apparently. So right off the bat, it smells very sweet. Definitely cinnamon. And we also have the Oliva G here. And so I picked this one because it has a lot of flavor, a lot of spice. Maybe not a lot of spice, but it definitely has very, very good flavor in it. So I wanted to see how it would mix with the cinnamon inside the Jack Daniel's. So once again, we'll cut it straight so that we could accurately compare it to other cigars. Because, if we do a V-cut on one and then, punch on another one and then straight cut on one, we're never going to really... Because, every cut gives you a different type of smoke. And it really depends on the situation. So maybe you're out on the boat or something, you want to do a punch... But then you're sitting down at home drinking whiskey, you want to do a V-cut. But in this case, we're going to do straight cut on every one. I said it in the previous video. We're going to do it on every cigar we smoke because we really want to have a standard for comparing the cigars. We don't want to be all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and grab a lighter. It's like a candy store in here, all the different tools and accessories that we have. Never know which one to pick. So we have this one. It's by Jetline. It looks like a kitchen torch. You can see the flame on this is unreal. We're going to go ahead and start up the cigar. Haven't tasted the whiskey yet. I'm going to taste it after I take my first puff. And you can never really judge a cigar by the first puff. You want to give it, a couple minutes after you take in the first one to really let it heat up, get all the flavors nice and warm. Has good drag. It's not so heavy. Tastes nice, like something woody. Tastes good. It tastes good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and taste the Jack Daniel's for the first time. Spin it a little. I learned this in my wine class. Really get the vapors of the liquid out into the air. It smells like a teaspoon of cinnamon. Very sweet. Nice finish. Not too heavy at all. It's caramel colored, which is, it's not natural, but you know what? It tastes very good for what it's supposed to be. And so I learned that when you smoke a cigar and you drink some whiskey afterwards, it's good to go between them. So you want to drink the whiskey right after you puff on it. That's what I'm going to do right now. See what it tastes like. You see the way that the cigar tastes. My dad's looking at me he's like, what are you talking about, bro? This doesn't make sense. Look, he's laughing. I wish you could see this. He's laughing at me. But it's true. It's true. He wants to laugh over there. But the taste, the cinnamon taste of the whiskey. Look at him. He's laughing. Why are you laughing, bro? the taste, the cinnamon taste in the whiskey is really brought out by the taste of the cigar. It tastes really, really good together. I originally saw the Oliva, and because they're a Nicaraguan cigar, I thought it was going to be very spicy, completely overbearing. I've smoked some other cigars that was like I literally bit into a jalapeno. But this one's a nice balance between the leathery, earthy taste and just you get very small hints of pepper towards, well, not towards the end, but I'm already getting hints of pepper. Very good, very good. I definitely would pair this with a whiskey. Maybe if you're not into the flavored whiskeys, maybe not get the cinnamon. But I can't see this going bad with like, Monkey Shoulder or maybe some regular Jack Daniels, Johnny Walker, Blue Label, whatever it is. It's a good cigar, and the flavor in the cigar, the spice, and just like the overall, flavor, the notes that I'm getting it from it, like earthy, woody, it like really it's a compliment. And I'm a man of contrast, so usually like if I'm with my coffee, I like a really light cigar, or like maybe if I'm like contrast in flavor. So like if I'm at the beach, I'm not gonna want a really strong Maduro, Añejo, or something like that. I want something nice and light. But like if I'm eating like steak or something, I usually go for like a Sauterne wine. A steak or something, you have like a Sauterne wine. It's like a really sweet wine, and I love the way that it plays with like the saltiness and the crispness of like a ribeye on a grill or something like that. So I'm a man of contrast. However, I do enjoy complementary flavor profiles, and these two right here definitely are complementary. So the Oliva G with this cinnamon whiskey, they pair very well. I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10. It's not there yet, but it definitely works. It might be the whiskey, it might be the cigar, we don't know. But I wouldn't recommend it to someone who wants to take it easy. This is a nice, let me sit down and have a glass of whiskey and a nice cigar, because the cigar is not light. It's a little heavy. And the whiskey, I wouldn't really have this whiskey in the morning or something like that, like I'm doing right now to film this podcast. But very good. 8.5 out of 10. That's passing in school. So great job, Jack Daniels, on making this whiskey. It tastes phenomenal. And again, Oliva, you make great cigars. This is another hit. Honestly, it's the first time I ever smoked this one, so very, very pleasantly surprised. And so if you really want to experience this one to the max, I would probably recommend a V-cut on the Oliva G, just because it's going to bring out more flavor. Straight cut, I tend to notice, brings out less flavor than the V-cut, and then the punch, of course, suppresses it all. So all in all, my sister's back with the pizza. Here we go. Free advertisement. People Pizza. It just opened over here on Miracle Mile. We'll probably go to them on Social Saturday next week or the week after. And great place. Has nothing to do with whiskey, but you know what? It's a phenomenal experience. The time that I had there. It's like a little Chipotle style line. We'll go there eventually, but anyways, thank you for staying till the end of this video. If you like what we had to say and you want to follow us more, you could go to our Instagram at Gable Cigars. You could subscribe to our YouTube if you're listening to this on the podcast. Go ahead and subscribe to our station as well. This has been Javi Koblis on Whiskey Wednesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Throwback Thursday.